Alright guys, welcome back. I have a T-54 replay here on Winterberg. It's Ruinberg with snow, therefore Winterberg. I'm in my Tier 9 medium tank. There's a great deal of Tier 10s and an arty, and it's not a very good map for T-54 in my opinion. Like, sure, you can brawl out here in the field as a medium tank, but once you start getting into the city and late game when you have to go fight E100s and Yag Tigers and T30s in what is essentially their domain, you start getting absolutely destroyed because the T-34 armor is good but doesn't hold up to E100 heat rounds or T30 AP shells. Uh, Look at the teams real quick. I see that we have an Echo 5 platoon. They only have one E100, so I'm assuming that City's going to be able to live at least for 30 seconds. One RD each. We have a conk, they have a GW 100. So I'm a little scared of that. But if I play safe, it shouldn't be an issue. They only have one Centurion, and we get. Let me bring it up. An M48 and a 140, so we have a tier 10 medium take advantage. And I decide that I'm going to go play with my limited gun depression here on the E line at the 6-7 and try to get some sneaky shots this way and then up the field as well. RU goes up and gets the GF and the Centurion and the 30 actually on the corner. And I'm scared of getting spotted from the 30 because I do not want to get shot. And the 140 and the Echo 5 displaced me there, so I decided, fine, I'll rotate up to the top of the city. I can outbrawl a T-49 and 41 GF and an RU pretty effectively. Now what's important is now that I've rotated to the top of the city, I have to worry about anybody here on this road that can shoot up at me, up the road, especially if there is somebody here opposite the RU. But I see that we have the RU here for control of this. The Echo 5 is covering him, and the T-30 has control of his corner, and he's dueling it out with the E-100. So I know that I'm safe from all these guys here, and anybody that could possibly be shooting up the road. So the only threats I have are on the enemy side of the map. The Patton's working up the absolute zero line, house to house with me. And the T-49 gets spotted out there. I auto lock and I let it aim because he's not looking at me, and I shoot him. I back out, reload, kill him. And RU just sitting out in the middle of the open. He's not looking at me. Bang. Poke out again. Still not looking, and I finish him. I see the Centurion falling back on the minimap down here, and the M41 tries to as well, but I get a sneaky shot in there through the wall as he backs out. I look for the second one, but it dips on me and just lands underneath his tank, and the Centurion gets out pretty safe. So now I see that we've won field very heavily. We have Artie back here, we have 2 heavies, 3 heavies, TDs, mediums. We've won field completely. There's nobody else here contesting it, but they have a ton of tanks in the city, and the Echo 5 is about to die. And me and the Patton here on the zero line are going to be pseudo platoon mates for a little bit. And then the Batchat just kind of walks out in the middle of the open. And I look for the shot to make sure I actually have it, and then I shoot him. He goes in for the brawl with the 140, which is really dumb. I could go for the aim shot, take it, 140 kills him. But they kill the Echo 5, so City's now completely fallen. And I decide, oh, alright, I should probably try to save Artie. It'd be the nice thing to do. And it heads off there, this like wave of tanks coming into the base. And I see the Jaeger, and I go, uh-oh. Jaeger is a very good player. And a very scary tank. So I decide that I'm going to let all these mediums in the field do what they're doing. Let them go and assault the enemy base, kill this Yag Tiger who's holed down on a corner, kill the Centurion. And I'll just stay at the base, load some heat rounds, some skill rounds, and wreck people. I see the Jagdpanzer. Aiming, aiming, aiming. And it misses. But I'm not spotted. My 6th sense doesn't go off. Second shot bounces, because it's a Jagdpanzer. Third shot finally goes in. Here, I'll put it in camera so you can see the angles this guy's giving me. That one bounces, even though it was pretty flat, which is unfortunate. And then the waffle pops up, and I still stay on the Jagdpanzer 100, because he's still capping. Bounce another heat round. Wasting a lot of money here, because I just don't want to deal with his armor. I can't get his flank, so... I get a good pen there on the front. Cheeks next to his gun mount. And that shot dips into the wall. It's pretty bad luck. I look for the waffle, and the 1390 goes in and cleans him up. And now we're going to have another look at the minimap again. They have killed all of our tanks that were down in the field, but we've killed all of their tanks that were on our side of the field. So essentially the game has pretty much reset to what it was when it started. They're a little bit more spread out off their base, but I see that my team is going to start moving into the city, and I'm going to join them. When it gets to this kind of late game... Oh, another thing that I want to point out. Because I have been playing carefully, I've been doing a lot of sniping, I'm still at full health. I'm a medium tank that's still at full health, which is really important later in this replay. The Patton 2, look at that. He's at 1,700 out of 2,000. It's a very good play from him. Very conservative. With regards to his health pool. And if you can keep your health, keep it as long as you can. Don't trade unnecessarily. All those shots that I took on the zero line against the light tanks were against tanks that weren't looking at me or weren't shooting at me. And that's good because they have no chance of hitting me, and my HP will not go down because they're not shooting at me. So this Yag Tiger pops up. I see the Patton going right. I decide I'm going to go left and we're going to try to pincer him. And the E100 also pops up. The Yag Tiger is just like YOLOing around. So I decided to push over to the left side. He shoots at the waffle and misses. I hit him in the lower plate with a heat round. It goes in. The waffle tags him and the Patton finishes him off. The GF appears behind our STI, and I ping that, and so does the Patton. And then the E100 pops up again on the Patton's flank. And I think, I ping the map right there. I say pretty much to the M48, so I'm going in on him. And I take that really lucky snapshot over there at the Echo 4. I see the E100 looking at me, and I dive into cover. I don't want to get shot by him. Patton's got his flank. And here I'm in third person view looking at the E100's gun. You see me just staying up in third person and not poking. I'm let the Patton do whatever the Patton's doing. Because the Patton's going to kill him if I don't lose HP. And you see the Centurion. First shot goes in. I know he shoots fast. He's probably going to tag me. He decides to kill the waffle instead. I come over here. I shoot the back of the E100's turret. I rotate past with the Patton. The Patton bounces. I go for the lower plate. It pens. The E100 looks at me, decides not to shoot me. And I bounce the Centurion. My next shot gets eaten by his spaced armor. Now I'm focusing the Centurion here because I'm not really scared of the GF. I'm not as scared. I can reliably bounce him. I cannot bounce the Centurion reliably. Next shot into the Centurion, sets him on fire. Takes him down to a guaranteed one shot. I try to juke to his side so I'm not shooting his front. It doesn't work. And I get tracked. And then I get smacked by the Echo 4. So I auto-lock. Okay, so here I am, stuck in a 1 versus 2 situation. I'm at 400 health. I've got a GF and an Echo 4 right in front of me, and an already unspotted. I'm 1 versus 3. I've got HE loaded because I'm going to shoot this GF. and I know the Echo 4 is just fired and he's on reload for at least 10 seconds, which is going to give me time to get at least one, maybe two shots into this GF. So my plan is here is I'm going to kill the GF whilst maneuvering to get behind the Echo 4, because the Echo 4 can't turn his turret more than 90 degrees to either side. He only can turn his turret in that front 180-degree arc. He can't shoot behind him with his turret. And I know this, so I get a great tag in for 400 there on the GF, and I keep the autolock on the GF while I run around the Echo 4. And I missed that shot, which is unfortunate. I should have probably just ram killed the GF there. But now I've maneuvered, and I'm behind the Echo 4. He can't shoot me at all. I'm still aiming at the GF, and I'm about to reload, and I kill him. And now I'm sitting behind the Echo 4, and he can't do anything. He's just like a normal TD. I auto-lock that shot, and it misses. Oh boy. Now I'm tracked, and Artie has just wrecked my day. This E4 could probably just bump me. Like, if he pulled forward and then bumped me, he might actually kill me, because he weighs a good amount. But I've saved my repair kit, because I've been playing very safe. I decided to screw it, I'm reloading heat. First shot goes in. Artie's fired, so I'm not worried about him at all. And the Z4 just drives around in a circle. And my next shot... Oh, no. Third shot. And just stay behind him. Aim the shot. Kill him. When I was actually in this battle, my hands were shaking so much. And my heart was just pounding. Especially when that Artie tagged me. So what you see me here is I just drive into that street. And I try to fake out the Artie that I'm going to go through city. And then I just drive immediately straight out towards field, because field is where I want to play. Field is where I'm good in a T-54. I can use my camouflage, I can use my speed, I can go hold down, I can sneak shots over ridge lines. I'm going against a GW 100, 1 versus 1. He's huge. I'm like really small compared to him. And there's a ton of banter going on in chat. And I decide that, you know what, I've already burned the credits. I'm just going to keep burning the credits. I'm going to stay on heat. Try to get the guaranteed top gun. My waffle trigger asks about that decision, and then I just kind of say yeah, because I'm lazy. And at this point in the replay, with my hand shaking, my heart pounding, I'm just like, yeah, screw it. The heat rounds on this T-54 are 330 pen with 320 damage. It should take me 2 shots to kill the GW100. I don't have any HE. I have to get really high roll on the HE to kill him in 1 shot anyway, so... You see me just like pushing straight across field. I'm not expecting the GW100 to be out here. I'm gonna check it, but I don't expect him. I expect him to be in city somewhere. And I have like 6 minutes left on the clock after I killed the Echo 4, so I've got plenty of time to do this. I can go through field. I can clear field methodically. I can, you know, approach their cap at whatever. Oh shit, he's right there. And I'm not spotted. First shot lands. Now he knows where I am, but I'm going to reload before he even turns around. Bang. That's a Top Gun. 6,800 damage in a T-54. I'm not top tier. It's not a you know, the best map probably for a T-54. I'd say it's middle tier in terms of map. Some, you know, just conservative play, peeking out when you're not going to get any return fire, killing all the light tanks, falling back, maintaining the cap resets, coming into the town, having an amazing brawl there with the Patton. The Patton and I did some massive work here, and then just flanking around, using my vision, outspotting the GW100, shooting him twice, winning the game, and hard carrying my team. The next person on my team in damage was the Patton, and he only had 2,800 damage. So yeah, this Echo 5 platoon got hard carried like to the bank. And that's going to end it for this one. I'll catch you on the next video.